Okay, here's another example of solving exponential equations, and we have 5 to the 4x plus 3 equals 6 to the 2x minus 1, and it's going to be possible to find a common base here between 5 and 6. So what we're going to do is just take the log of both sides so we can move these exponents in front and then get at them. So we'll just take the natural log of both sides, the natural log of 5 to the 4x plus 3 equals natural log of 6 to the 2x minus 1. And now we can apply our power rule, and we can put these exponents in front. So we'll have 4x plus 3 times the natural log of 5. Now this is a binomial, so I better put a parentheses around there. And that equals 2x minus 1, and I'll also put a parentheses, times the natural log of 6. Now, again, our directions, sorry I forgot to write the directions, but this would be solve for x. All right, so we want to get at the x, and we got the x and the 3 in parentheses and the natural log out here. So we have to get at these, so we'll use the distributive property, and I'll multiply 4x times the natural log of 5 and 3 times the natural log of 5. And that should kind of free up the x. So I got 4x natural log of 5 plus 3 times the natural log of 5. And on the right side, I'll do the same thing. I'll have to multiply out, distribute, so I can free up the x here. So I've got 2x times the natural log of 6 and minus 1 times the natural log of 6. Okay. Now, if we're trying to solve for x, we would like to get all of our x's on one side, on the left, because we want x equals. That's our goal, is to end up with x equals. So I'll try to get all the x's on the left, or anything with x on the left, and everything else on the right. So I can do that. I can subtract 2x natural log of 6 from both sides. I'll do that first. I'll do this in a couple steps. You could do it in one step, but we'll just do it like this. So we've got on the left 4x natural log of 5, and then I've got now minus 2x natural log of 6, and then I've got plus 3 natural log of 5, and that equals minus the natural log of 6. And now I want to get the other numbers on the right, so I'll subtract natural log of 5, natural log of 5 from both sides. And now I have on the left side 4x natural log of 5 minus 2x natural log of 6. And on the right I'll have negative 3 natural log of 5 minus the natural log of 6. Now I want to solve for x, and I've got x in both terms, so the way I can get 2x's to be 1x is to factor that x out. So that's what I'll do. I'll factor x out. And what's left in the first term is 4 natural log of 5 minus 2 natural log of 6. And on the right I have the same thing over here. And then finally, this is x times this, so in order to move this out, I can divide both sides by this whole binomial. So I'll divide both sides by 4 natural log of 5 minus 2 natural log of 6. 2 natural log of 6. And now I've got x. So x equals minus 3 natural log of 5 minus the natural log of 6, all divided by 4 natural log of 5 minus 2 natural log of 6. So there's a lot of algebra involved here, but just have to, be careful. And now we can work this out on our calculator to get an approximate value. X will be approximately, and I'll get out my calculator here. Let's see, do it over here so you can see everything. So again, I've got a fraction, so I want to put the numerator in a parentheses, like this, and the denominator in a parentheses. So I got parentheses, then negative, and use the little negative down here. There's two negatives on some calculators, and we use the little negative for a leading. This will be little negative 3 natural log of 5. And then regular negative sign minus, or regular minus, and then the natural log of 6. Now we need a parentheses to close that, and then we need another parentheses for the numerator. And then divided by, so that's all divided by in parentheses now. 4 natural log of 5. And then minus, regular minus sign, 2 natural log of 6. And a parentheses for the natural log and a parentheses for the denominator, and then we got our answer. That's going to be negative. And logarithms can have a value that's negative. Negative 2 point, and it looks like I've got 3193, so we'll round out to 3 places to 319. So that's what we get. So that's a pretty hefty problem, and you've got a lot of algebra, and you just have to be very careful. Write everything out. So again, you can go back and check that out, pause it. That's a good one to try to go through all the way through and see if you can complete it without making any errors.